Oh, good day to you, my friend, whatever day it is, whatever country you live in. Excited that you're here. So, we all know about what placebo is, right? Placebo is when you do something and expect it to give you a positive result, even though that something you did will not provide it on its own. So, it's the reason why they test medication before they roll it out, right? They'll do a placebo where they'll give, let's say the sample size is 1,000 people. So they'll give 500 of them this new pill, and they'll give 500 of them a placebo, which the patient thinks is this new drug. And then they test the reaction to see, did it actually help the 500 people that they gave it to, the real drug, compared to the 500 people that got a fake drug that had nothing in it, to see what the results were, because the power of the mind is so powerful. So you can actually take a drug that they say is going to cure a disease, and if you believe it's going to cure a disease, that has an effect on your body, the same way if they actually do give you a drug that can cure the disease. So most of us are familiar with placebo, but are you familiar with nocebo? Nocebo is literally the opposite of a placebo. Nocebo is where you think something negative is going to happen because of X, Y, or Z, when in reality that X, Y, or Z factor may not have any capability to produce a negative outcome. But if you believe it does, it can hinder you. So we need to understand the power of placebo so that we can use it in our lives. I firmly believe that when I study personal professional development, when I focus on growing my skill set, when I focus on getting around people that are brilliant, that are smart, that are doing things positive in the world, that have more experience than me, more, failures and successes than I do in a particular category, I personally believe that that's going to influence my life for the better. Therefore, it does. And maybe it is because of the information I got from this person. Maybe it is because of the data I got in the report that I read. Maybe it is because my skills got better because I was working on them. Maybe it does affect my life because I learned something new that's in a book, or I changed a philosophy or a principle or a value. But oftentimes we can get a positive result just by expecting it. So we need to use placebo in our life. What are the daily habits that you can install in your life that you believe will influence your life for the better, because they will influence your life for the better even if they have no capability of doing so. That is the power of placebo. But we must also guard against nocebo. Somebody believes that they're doomed if their selected president doesn't win the next election. They're doomed if inflation doesn't come down. They're doomed if fill in the blank. And if they believe that to be true, it is true. It is true. But it's only true for them. The fact is, you can take control of your own health. You can take control of your own education. You can take control of your own relationships. You can take control of your own mindset. You can take control of your own finances. You have the ability to control these factors. That doesn't mean that you won't be influenced by outside things. Of course, those outside things are real. But you're tuned into placebo or nocebo is so serious. If you have somebody who believes that they cannot be financially successful until the economy changes, they give all their power away to make micro decisions on a daily basis, compounded over time, that lead them to better financial results regardless of the economy, regardless of inflation, regardless of who wins the next presidential, election. So let us take placebo and actually use it. I use it all the time. Every single day I have habits, routines that lead me to the ideal life. I believe in them. I believe that they work. That's why I run the playbook every day, because I believe that it makes me a better human being. I believe it makes me more valuable to the world. I believe it makes me happier. I believe it makes me wealthier. I believe that it influences every area of my life so that I can minister to more people. I can build a bigger, stronger ministry. I can make more money. I can have a better marriage. I can have a better relationship with my son. I can help him develop into an incredible human being. I can do all these things because I believe it and I run the routines. And maybe a bit of it is placebo. I don't care. The utility of the belief that these things will produce a positive outcome is producing a positive outcome. But the same can be true with nocebo. You get around some people who have a problem for every solution. They have a list of reasons why your strategy will not work. They have a list of reasons why they can't get ahead. They have a list of reasons why they don't have energy. They have a list of reasons why their marriage sucks. They have a list of reasons why their kids don't respect them. They have a list of reasons why religion is polluted or deceiving. They have a list of reasons why every project will not work. They have a list of reasons why every area of their life will not grow. And you know what? All those reasons are valid. Any excuse will do. Nocebo is a real thing. If you expect something positive to happen, you've already won half the battle. If you expect something negative to happen, you've already lost the gigantic portion of the formula that makes it a possibility. So let's embrace placebo, install habits in our lives that support us in the direction we want to go, and make sure that we cancel nocebo in every area of our life. Now that doesn't mean, by the way, the biggest hindrance for people who do personal and professional development, let me tell you the biggest hole that they can step in, the biggest landmine that can blow them up. As you grow as a human being, make sure that you don't hold everybody around you to that same standard. And the reason why is because if you do, you're setting yourself up with a formula of misery. Not everybody's going to hold themselves to the same standards. Not everybody's going to work on themselves as intensely as you are. Not everybody's going to come as far and as fast on the journey as you are. And that is okay, because it's not your job to force other people into developing themselves at the capacity and at the speed that you're willing to develop yourself. So just remember that. Just a little warning, because you can become a miserable human being if you try to fix everybody that's around you. Focus on fixing you. The Bible tells us that why would we worry about the splinter in somebody else's eye when we have a log in our own? And that is the Stoic philosophy of personal development and professional development. It's about you holding yourself to a new standard. What are your standards? What do you believe? How are you working on yourself? How can you improve those areas of your life? That's the important thing today. Not holding everybody else to your standard, because some people will raise their standards past yours. They'll go faster, further than you are. And that's okay. A lot of people will not develop themselves at all, or will not do it to the capacity that you are or the speed that you are, and that's okay. It's not your job to fix them. You can encourage them. It's not your job to fix everybody. It's your job to optimize as a human being, to provide value, to become a better person, to make better decisions, to help more people, to do more great things in the world, to add value to anybody who experiences your life. That's what I aim to do every single day, and let me tell you something. I would live no other way. It keeps me on fire. It keeps me lit up. It keeps me energized. It keeps me focused. It makes me excited during the difficult times, because we're all going to face the difficult times. But that's the reason why I never quit, because I'm on fire. I'm on a path to progress, and you are too, or you wouldn't be listening to this message. I'm thankful you're part of this community. If you're not part of this community, the private community that is, then I don't really know what you're waiting on. Maybe you don't know about it. Depending on where you see this, you can comment below. You can send us a direct message. Somebody on the team will assist you, or you can click on the link in the description if there is one. But we welcome you to join the private community, where we thrive together with like-minded individuals that are growing in their finances, growing in their mindset, growing in their relationships, growing their business, growing their marriage, and all of the above plus more. So love you so much. Have an incredible rest of the day. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.